Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 51, the Journey Within series. Today's agenda is clearing off our chakras through hand massage, followed by a quick foot soak. And then we'll have a short talk of Shri Mataji, and followed by some meditative music. And then we will have silent meditation with Kalawati, who will be helping us meditate while we understand generosity. So I'll be leading today's hand massage. Before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Abhi, and I live in Virginia. And I started my journey in Sahaja Yoga when I was in high school back in India. It was very interesting. And I must confess, I did not feel vibrations for quite some time. But I had the benefits. I had the changes in me. I could feel the difference in my personality. My friends noticed the changes in me. My teachers also. They were almost shocked. So I held on to Sahaj. I kept going. And eventually I did start feeling the vibrations with collectivity, with regular foot soaks and meditations. It did help. So for all those who have begun this journey with us, I would say don't give up. Continue with this. Even if you're not feeling as much vibrations on your hands, we all are there. We'll keep trying with different techniques. And trust me, it will come. Your faith in yourself and your faith in Sahaja Yoga, both will have an effect on you. So I think I can start with the hand massage. I hope you all have prepared already with the olive oil and salt, which we are going to use today. I have this ready in my bowl, and I've already added the salt in it. Now, before I get into the technique part of the hand massage, just a few things for you to keep in mind, which helps me also before I do any technique or meditation. I always try to remind myself the technique itself, of course, does the work. But the principle behind it is your faith in yourself. You have to know now that you have your realization, you have your kundalini awakened. This power acts. The most impossible event has taken place within us. It has been described in many scriptures thousands of years ago, but nobody ever did it. Like a recipe, people knew about it in words, but they never tasted it. So Shri Mataji made it possible. She made it possible not just for one or two, but in masses. So you will definitely see that this power, which we call as the all-pervading power of divine love, that does all the work. It has the capacity to do anything if you have that desire. So keeping that in mind, that you will be taken care of. Yes, we have all the knowledge, all the techniques, all the chakras, the mantras. We are all becoming experts now. We are going to be masters very soon. But just to remind yourself that, yes, I just have to surrender. to this power. I want this power to take over. I want to allow this power, this energy to work for me. And once again, the insistence I would put on using Shri Mataji's photograph very much, because she has said that using her photograph is having her in person in front of you. And let's not forget, in her presence, people in thousands, in hundreds of thousands have got their awakening. The 1,000-petal chakra has opened just like that. So there's definitely something special about her. And she has blessed all of us with the special powers and capacity to work with our chakras, to work with our kundalini. And if we are experiencing any blocks or any kind of obstacles, or we are still not able to get over our thoughts, she has simply asked to use her picture, her photograph, which is a symbol of her chakras. So all I can say is we are going to use her photograph and her vibrations from her photograph to cleanse all our chakras. So with these two things, I'm sure we will reach some point where you will be more closer to yourself, to your spirit. All right, so let's begin. So I would first say, let us raise our kundalini and give ourselves a bandhan. And those of us who have joined for the very first time, I would request you to put it in the chat or raise your hand, and someone in the help desk will take you to a breakout room where you will have one of our wonderful Sage Yogi brothers or sisters who will awaken your kundalini and who will introduce you to this great knowledge. So please don't hesitate and raise your hand or put in the chat if you're here for the first time. For the rest of us, let us just open both our hands and just for a minute, look at Shri Mataji's photograph, pouring all your love and affection. And gratitude. Try to bring her in your heart. Now, if you have this oil and salt ready, we have two ways to vibrate it. One is to leave it in front of a photograph where you meditate every day. You will see automatically the vibrations that are emitting from a photograph will enter the oil. If you have not done that, not a problem. We have another very simple technique. you place the oil, left hand towards Shri Mataji's photograph. And with the right hand, as you give a bandhan on your foot soak tub to vibrate it, we will do the similar thing to vibrate this oil with salt. So just say, Shri Mataji, let your divine vibrations enter this oil and salt bowl. Shri Mataji, please vibrate the oil in this bowl. And you can move in clockwise direction. This is the same technique we use to vibrate water. We also vibrate our food before we eat. You can just put the hand above the bowl. You can actually feel the vibrations also. That when it starts to becoming cool, then you know that the oil is ready. If not also, if you're not feeling anything, just say, Shri Mataji, please take care. Let this oil be vibrated with your divine vibrations. You can feel it. All right. So now, as we said, we will be massaging all the on both our hands. So as you know, all the 7 chakras are present on our fingers, the palm area also. So I'll just go over it for you to know how they are placed. We'll also have it on the screen for you. So the first one is the first chakra. You see, it's at the base of the palm, which we call it as the Mooladhara chakra. On both our palms, you will see that here is your Mooladhara chakra, which simply means the support of all the chakras. So very easy to remember. The base of the palm is your first chakra. Yes. Now, the second chakra are both these thumbs. See, both these thumbs are our second chakra. Yes. Now, the third chakra is the middle finger. The longest finger is the third chakra, which we call as the Nabhi chakra, which we also call the navel chakra. So it is represented with the middle finger. Okay. Now, the fourth chakra is this little finger. Yes. All right, the little finger. And then the fifth chakra is the index finger. The entire index finger. Now, the sixth chakra is your ring finger. We call it the Agnya chakra, which is on our forehead. Yes. Now, the seventh chakra is in the center of your palm. The white portion, which says number 7, that is your seventh chakra, the 1000-petal chakra, the chakra which Shri Mataji opened to give us our self-realization. Now, around the 7, there is a green circle. Now, that is the void. Void, we call it the void. In Sanskrit, it is called the Bhavasagara, which means the ocean of illusion. So on our stomach, it's around the navel area, which you can see. Yes. So that is your void, which surrounds your 7th chakra. All right. So with this, let us begin our massage. Now what I'll do is I will take a little bit of oil from the bowl, which has salt in it. And I'll ask you to rub your first chakra on the left side. In clockwise direction. Please remember, it has to be clockwise. So as you keep massaging, I will ask you to put a little pressure. You can press it harder. Try to feel the bone if you can. As much pressure as you can bear. Do it in clockwise direction. Now this is the chakra of pure innocence, of purity, chastity, wisdom, and spontaneity. So as you keep massaging, you can put a little pressure, feel the pressure. And as you're putting the pressure on it, now, bring your attention towards Shri Mataji's photograph. Just say, Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations cleanse my first chakra. You can press it with the pressure. Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations purify my first chakra. Now, we all have also learned the mantra. Maybe we can take a mantra for this chakra. The mantra is of Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please awaken Shri Ganesha in my Muladhara Chakra. Now let us try the same thing on the right hand. Take a little oil with a little salt. Now we will rub in clockwise direction again. Press it harder, as hard as you can go. Now this chakra on the right side, the same Muladhara chakra on the right side, gives you the wisdom, the knowledge and understanding. Behind all the texts, you will see all the knowledge that is within you will start to make sense. You'll start to understand the meaning behind it after your realization. So this chakra is responsible for that. And it also grants you the power to overcome any kind of obstacles in your any endeavors. So here just say Shri Mataji. Again, you can press it. As I said, you can put a little pressure. Try to feel the bone here. You're trying to loosen the muscle. And then all you want to say is to Shri Mataji that allowing her vibrations to penetrate. Just say Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations purify my Muladhara Chakra. So you'll see the nerves also, they soothe down very much and it'll relax you completely. Now, moving to the next chakra, some oil again. And let us rub our thumb on the left hand. Starting with circular motions in clockwise direction. You see the base of the thumb and then moving upwards, pressing it hard. Try to feel the bone. As if you're squeezing out something. Make the muscle softer. Now here, let us say, Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations cleanse my second chakra. Shri Mataji, please cleanse my second chakra with your divine vibrations. Sometimes you can, just scrub it a bit more, have a little salt. You can see I am doing it really hard now. So you can see if there's any tight muscle or anything, any blocks, it'll come out. Just say, Shri Mataji, please cleanse me. Please purify my second chakra. Now let's do the second chakra on the right hand. Some oil and salt for the right thumb. Again, the same thing. It's a very relaxing feeling when you do it. Now just pray, Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations cleanse my second chakra. We all know the second chakra gives us the pure knowledge, pure attention. It awakens pure attention where your attention becomes so powerful that if you want, you can think. If you want, you can pull back your attention. You just become thoughtless. So very important chakra. All right, now let's move on to the third chakra. Again, some salt and oil. The middle finger, we'll do with the left finger. If you can see the circular motion. If you have oil dripping on your clothes, you can put some towel or paper towel or something to protect your clothes. Keep doing this, yeah. It just relaxes you. You see, massaging, even the children, you will see that their nerves become so relaxed and they can sit down and meditate just like adults. Regular massage is the trick. So even for us, we also need massages. So you will see that the third chakra on the left-hand side, this chakra gives you the quality of complete peace. So here, just say, Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations cleanse my third chakra. Again, as I said, clockwise, you can go all the way from the base to the tip, as if you're squeezing out something. Yeah. Then you can also put some pressure. You can feel any point if there's some stiffness, just try to soften it by putting some pressure, rubbing it around, and you will see that the vibrations will start penetrating in that area. Going to the next side of the same chakra, third chakra on the right hand, which is the middle finger on the right hand. Again, clockwise, moving from down to up. Okay, you can also go around it. And this chakra on the right hand side, you will see controls your part of your spleen, part of your liver. So here we'll just say, Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations cleanse my third chakra. Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations purify my third chakra. All right. Let's move on to the next chakra, which is the heart, which is our little pinky, the left hand. Now here again, circular motion from the base, go all the way up. Then put a pressure. Again, circular motion. Try to feel the bone, the joints. And now, attention on Shri Mataji's photograph. Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations cleanse my heart. Now, the heart is very important. It is the abode of our spirit, reflection of the Supreme Spirit within us. Let's take the mantra. The mantra is Shri Shiva Parvati. You can sing along with me. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations cleanse my heart chakra completely. Shri Mataji, I am the pure spirit. Please remove all the malice, all imbalances from my heart. Very nice. Now let's move on to the heart chakra on the right hand. Little oil on the little pinky. On the right hand, again, you can do it in clockwise direction. Then push it out as if you're removing something out of your little finger. Push it out completely. And with little pressure again, try to feel the bone. Press it. If you find any hard spots, try to press it to make it soft so that these vibrations can penetrate. The right heart is a place of the primordial father, the principle of father within us. Very important chakra. Just surrender. Shri Mataji, please look after my right heart. Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations purify my right heart. Nice. You can feel all the pressure from your heart. You just take it off completely. Surrender to this power to take care of you. Moving on to our index finger here. Circular motion first. And then put a pressure, squeeze it out. You can go around it also. Now this chakra is the Vishuddhi, which will help you remove all the guilt. So here, let us just say, Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations purify my fifth chakra. Destroy all my guilt, all the imbalances from my fifth chakra. Please remove it completely. So now we'll go to the index finger on the right hand. Again, the same thing, clockwise direction. Press it hard, squeeze it out. And then with the pressure on the finger, if you see any hard spot, you'll see that you can put a little pressure, feel the bone. Now again, praying to Shri Mataji, asking for those vibrations. Shri Mataji, let your vibrations cleanse my fifth chakra and awaken the quality of sweetness in my speech, awaken the quality of collectivity, where I understand that I am part and parcel of the whole. Now moving on to the sixth chakra, the center of our forehead. Again, same thing. Clockwise, go all the way to the tip. Then squeeze out. You can go around it. You feel any place, any hard spot, any muscle that is a little bit hard, you can press it, put a little pressure. Now here, this is the chakra where we have all our conditionings coming from our past, all fears, all depressive ideas, all falsehood coming from the past. So you just say, Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations purify my sixth chakra. Remove all the darkness of fears, all the depressive ideas, all the wrong ideas against my spirit. Please remove it. Now I am the pure spirit. Very nice. Now we'll move to the sixth chakra on the right hand. Again, the ring finger. You can go around, press it. Circular motion. Clockwise direction. It'll take a while, but you will get the hang of it. Once you know it, you know right away that there's something in my finger that needs clearance, and then you can just do the simple trick and just say, Shri Mataji, let your divine vibrations purify my sixth chakra. Now this chakra takes care of our ego, all the feelings of doership, all those bags of ambitiousness. We want to get rid of that. Shri Mataji, I do nothing. I have no ego. Please destroy my ego, for I am the pure spirit. So this will cool down your sun channel as soon as you surrender all your actions. So just say, Shri Mataji, let your divine vibrations cleanse my sixth chakra. Now last but not the least, we'll go over our center of the palm, number 7. Again, clockwise direction. Press it hard. If you can feel your, you can press it down as hard as you can. You see, I'm pretty much digging my finger in it for all the blood to circulate. And this will allow those vibrations to enter your 7th chakra. And as you're doing the 7th chakra, you also go around it. Your void also, you can press it hard. Slowly. Yes. Again, come in the center. Now this chakra, as we know, is the complete integration of all the chakras. It is absolute truth. The 1,000-petal lotus. The beautiful chakra here. Just say, Shri Mataji, please establish absolute truth and establish my kundalini on my 7th chakra. And also press. I'll try the same thing on the other hand. There's already enough oil. If you need more oil, you can dip your hand in it, your fingers, and then bring it out. Again, clockwise. You can feel your tendons, the bone, the muscle, the nerves, all soothing down. And just say, Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations penetrate my 7th chakra. Please open up all the nerves, all the nerve endings with your divine vibrations. And let me connect to the all-pervading power of God Almighty. And once you're done, you can wipe your hands if you have a towel or a paper towel. Just put both your hands out. And if you have your futsuk bowl ready, I would say now is the time. You'll see that your hands have become softer. And try to put your attention, keep it on your spirit, on your heart, and say, Shri Mataji, please vibrate this water. May your divine vibrations flow through my hands and vibrate this water element. And then you move your hand in clockwise direction. Very symbolic, and as if you're taking out the negativity and throwing it out. You see, it'll start to flow. Put both our feet in it. Both hands up towards Shri Mataji. We'll cleanse our left channel, left hand towards Shri Mataji, right hand towards the ground. If you still have thoughts, just look at her red dot on her sixth chakra. That is her sixth chakra. You will see it'll, as you keep looking at it, her sixth chakra will cool your thoughts down completely. So just watch without thinking and say, Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations cleanse my left channel. Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations completely clear my left side and remove all the negativities into the Mother Earth. We can also say, Shri Mataji, I surrender all my desires, all my emotions, all my past completely. This divine power, please cleanse my left channel. Now bring your right hand back up, left hand facing the sky. You'll see these fingers with nerve endings, the chakras that they represent. It starts to suck the vibrations as soon as you place your right hand towards Shri Mataji's photograph. And here just say, Shri Mataji, may your divine vibrations cleanse my right channel completely. Shri Mataji, I surrender all my actions, all my worries, all my anxieties to the all-pervading power. Let your divine vibrations cleanse my right side completely. I leave it to your divine vibrations to work on my right side. I do nothing. Please cool my right side. Shri Mataji, please take care of my right side. Please cure my right side. Now bring your hand back on your lap. I would say bring your hand to the level of your heart. Just say Shri Mataji. I leave all my chakras, all my channels to you. Let your chakras work on me. Let your divine vibrations look after all my chakras. I know nothing. I do nothing. Please establish my self-realization. Give me complete recognition of this divine power of love. Whenever you're ready, you can wash your feet and sit back as we play a beautiful talk of Shri Mataji.
The problem is this greed is some sort of an inner defect in a human being. He becomes greedy. Greedy because he has deviated from dharma. He thinks he can get pleasure out of things he cannot. And he goes on accumulating and buying and this and that. I would say your mother also does that. I buy, but I buy things which are handmade. So that tomorrow, if I have to give it presents, or if I have to sell off things, even the ornaments you have given me, I didn't know what to do, I am selling them. What will I do with the ornaments? I have to buy so many ashrams, this, that. My family ornaments also I am selling, because I spend money on my family things also. Just think of it. What is all this for? What pleasure does it give us? I can understand if you want to give somebody a present, or somebody you want to give some happiness, joy, you should do it. But just for yourself, go on. How much can you digest it? You cannot. Joy is much more in giving to others. It's not a thing that gives you any understanding of the fundamentals. And the fundamentals is that you are dharma. Within you is that That is your valency. And this materialism, absolutely against it. Because it creates all kinds of people. Mafias, the Swiss bank, cheats. We have communities after communities who are known to be cheats, who are very materialistic. They have no spiritual sense. So for Sahaja Yogis, I would say, of course, you have said all the mantras, so I am supposed to do all that. But what you have to do is not to buy any more anything which is not handmade. Try it. At least there should be some embroidery. At least there should be some work done on it. I am surprised that these things are not very good for us. They are injurious to our health. So, Sahaja Yogis must learn that they have to walk. They must walk. And they must see the nature, what is in the nature. Many of you don't know what, say, I asked the name of this flower. How many of you know? It's a very sweet name, Kiss Me Quick. Apart from its botanical name. But it is, you see what I'm saying, everything you should know. You should know about small, small things. From where do this embroidery comes? From where does this sari comes? If you walk, look at the nature. Love the trees. Love the animals. You will be amazed. There are so many things to be known than reading newspaper. What is there to read in newspaper? For hours together you go on reading newspaper, next day you forget. You will be amazed that this, they say that for goddess, it is said that Kataksha, Kataksha Nirikshan. Every glance, she knows everything. Any glance she puts on any man, woman, or anything, she knows where it is. And if you are my children, you should also try that. Because I always used to run out in the jungles, in the forests. I used to go to all such places and really enjoy the beautiful mother, this Mother Earth, who has created such a beautiful thing. Have you noticed just now that the colors of the background, which were made by the Russians, and the colors of this facing thing are just the same. They have used the same colors. It's true collectivity. Now you notice in the nature, it's so matching, you know. Nothing gross, nothing loud. It's so beautiful. This is red, but it has green to match it. This Mother Earth knows everything, she understands everything, she does everything. But what do we do for Mother Earth? Is to run after artificial things, machinery, this thing, and now new thing has come is computer. It's all right if you want to write letters to someone, but otherwise it's quite maddening, you know. And this computer will make our brain absolutely zero. We'll be paralyzed. We won't be able to think 2 plus 2. So anything that you want to use also should have its maryadas. Don't go beyond it. If you take to swimming, you'll go on swimming till you get sick. If you are horse riding, you will go on horse riding till you fall down. See, this is also a kind of a life which has no maryadas. Like greed has no maryadas. That's how also this kind of nonsense. I am only fond of this. I am only fond of this. You are a human being. You should never say like that. On the contrary, you should say, I must learn this. I must know this. What is this all about? It is very important. Otherwise, your personality will be a dwarf personality. And ultimately, people end up in money. I don't understand. I can't even count 200 notes. Can't even. I don't know about money, I should say. But I'm good at mathematics. But I don't know, whatever money you are giving goes direct to them and they do it what they like. Now if somebody says, how much you got for this? I don't know. How much for royalties? I don't know. Because I am not interested. I am not interested. What is there to be so much interested in money? But I get money all right. No problem. Never a problem. I sold one of my ornaments and I got at least 100 times more than what I have spent. Maybe you might say it's vibrations, whatever you may say. So to get after money means you get very much in the clutches of money. So what is the solution? To get rid of this greed is to try and give it to others and see the joy. Give something to others. Share and see the joy you feel by giving something. I must tell you, Gregor is not here, but I am missing him because once I went to a sari shop and wanted to buy one sari, but I thought it's rather expensive. Why should I buy such an expensive sari? Came away. And you'll be amazed, he gave me the same sari on my birthday. And I was so filled with joy because he bought it, next day went and bought it from that shop, kept it with him, and on my birthday he gave. These small things can give you great joy in giving people, other people, not yourself.
Hello, my name is Tatiana, and welcome to this meditation. Please, after this video, let's all close our eyes for a few seconds while I play a song about these vibrations, that this mother kundalini that you have been awakened. It will help you to meditate. So let's all of us close our eyes and listen to the song. Nirmalama, Tera pyala mo vada tera hai nirmanama nirmanama tera pyala moksha kananda tera tu adi shakti sahasra viraji chaitam lutati sat yugayati tu adi shakti sahasrara viraji chaitam lutati sat yugayati vishwani janaki tu Mahadevi tera putavan ki patrata tara dema henir malama tera pyala moksha kananda hema henir malama tera pyala moksha kananda hema.
Let us absorb the vibrations while meditating silently for a few moments. We can place our right hand on our third energy center, which is at the level of our navel, on our tummy. And we are going to meditate on this center. All we have to do is have our attention within ourselves and on the photograph of Shri Mataji, our source of vibrations. And what is really important is the feeling in the heart, the pure desire, and the humbleness towards ourselves, towards the divine power within us. And the quality of this energy center is generosity. Generosity is an expression of our love, which naturally comes to us because it is there in our third energy center, an ocean of it. We just have to awaken it and allow it to manifest. So when our heart is filled with love and joy, then naturally we become generous. It could be through material things, it could be through kindness towards others, it could be through the love we share, through the encouragement we give, it could be through our time, the time we give to others, to everyone else. So let us have the desire to experience this great quality in our life, to be able to manifest it. So let us pray. Let us offer this pure desire to this divine energy. We can talk to the photograph of Shri Mataji as well, because as it was mentioned before, it symbolizes her physical presence in our homes. And it is so great that whatever problem we may have, or whatever we feel we may lacking or we may be missing, we can just ask for that. We can just go to the photograph and ask for it. So let us ask, Shri Mataji, let your divine vibrations flowing from your photograph awaken the generosity within me. And there is one more beautiful thing that we like to do when our heart is filled with devotion and joy. And that is, we can invoke the divine principle in our energy centers by offering or taking the respective mantra. We all know how to do it, we have done it before, but it's very important the feeling, the heart we put into it. So we should be aware that we are invoking the divine principles in our own chakras. These divine principles reside within ourselves. And what we try to do is awaken them, and by that the qualities of our chakras awaken, and our chakras open more and more. So very humbly, with a lot of devotion in our heart, because we have felt the blessings of our self-realization, of our kundalini mother within ourselves. So with that gratitude in our heart, let us invoke the divine principle in our Nabhi chakra by offering the mantra for Shri Lakshmi Vishnu. So let us not do it mechanically. It is an act of devotion. And let us all bow symbolically in our heart, humble down, and offer the mantra for Shri Lakshmi Vishnu. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lakshmi Vishnu Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. We can bring back our right hand in our lap and let us enjoy the silent meditation for a few more moments. we can join our hands and let us, each one of us individually, bow to our own Divine Mother within us before we raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. I hope all of you enjoyed a deep experience. Thank you so much, Tatiana, for the beautiful music, and thank you, Abhirama, for the treatment, yet another a new treatment for us to help us in our spiritual growth. Before we go on with a very beautiful moment of the evening, because we are going to have Cheryl with us today sharing her experience. But before that, just a couple of announcements. So the next program is going to be on Sunday, and as usual, we already know on Sunday is a workshop day. And so do join us for the workshop. If you want to be assigned to breakout rooms, if you have questions, or you'd like to be individually in a room with an experienced Sahaja Yogi, then please let us know about it in the chat. And also, if you speak Spanish and you would like to have a Spanish yogi to assist you, let us know about it as well. As I said, we are going to listen to hear this beautiful experience of Cheryl, who is a seeker, who joined us during the programs, during the series. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
So good to have you with us tonight.
Thank you so much.
I do know that you've quite enjoyed your experience, your journey so far. So we would really love to hear about it. I won't say much about you because I'll just give you the opportunity to introduce yourself, and please share everything you have.
Well, if anybody has any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. That's all I'm going to say first of all. I just want to say that I feel like this was my life journey to come here. And I think my first experience with the Divine Spirit, believe it or not, was when I had my children. And I felt the divine love that God had chosen me to have these children. I get emotional because I love my children, but it was a realization, my first realization, that there was a higher power, that there was a divine spirit that would entrust me to be the mother of these children. And I have always searched my entire life for a connection with the divine spirit, trying many religions. And I would have to say that I am one that has been open to everything, with love and admiration for every religion or every spiritual experience. But it wasn't until I came to Sahaja Yoga meditation that I felt that I had literally been guided here to be a part, a parcel, as I've learned, of this collective, and never before. But it has changed me in such profound ways from the very first session that I had through Meetup to this day, to this moment. And I just don't want to forget anything, and I don't want to say things that may not be necessary. So I kind of text myself to remind myself. And the value that I have gotten, first of all, is this love for everyone. I mean, it's when I'm walking on the street, or when I'm in the company of people I know or people that I don't know, I want to look at them and love them for who they are, for who I see. And that is something that I have found here, that there's no judgment. There can be no judgment, because I've realized that we have been conditioned, and that conditioning takes us away from what we are and who we truly are. And we are truly pure spirits of love and kindness. And it's through this meditation that I've had that realization. And when I look at people, I stop and I listen. And it used to be kind of like, okay. But now it's, I look at someone, I look at everyone, and I want to look in their eyes when they speak to me. And that's not something I have always done before, but it's, I want to see them. I want to see their purity. I want to see who they really are. And when you do that, they see you. And that's something that I've realized, that they see me. I see them, but they see me. They see the kindness in me. They see the goodness in me that I see in them. And that is something that Sahaja Yoga meditation has brought to me. And generosity. I do attend the United Universalist, which is non-denominational, and it's just an open heart to acceptance of the world. And I tithe now. I've never tithed in my life before, but it's not only that, it's the generosity that I'm receiving. And I wanted to say, as an example, I just bought a new home, and it was at the top of my budget, kind of. But the quick story is that they did a pre-inspection, and I saw the pre-inspection, but I thought, there's something about this house that is very beautiful. And it came back that there was something wrong with the roof. So my thinking was, okay, I'm gonna have to fix the roof. Am I willing to buy this house and fix the roof? Yes, I am. So long story short, out of all the people that saw the home, and there were a lot, like they scheduled where you go in and look at the house, and it was back to back. Before I could get in the house, there were people there. They're walking out, I'm walking in. There's people walking in when I'm walking out. And I said to the realtor, because she says, what do you want to offer? And I said, I was willing to put $10,000. Oh, it came back that there was nothing wrong with the roof.
Good news.
Nothing wrong with the roof. So I came to her and said, if I was willing to take this home knowing that I would have to pay $10,000 more to fix the roof, I want to offer $10,000 more on the home. I got the home. And I didn't have to give them the $10,000. They accepted the asking price. So the generosity that I have been taught came back to me.
Beautiful. And congratulations for the new home.
That's the truth. And forgiveness and compassion. The compassion I think I talked about, I just have received such compassion and such love from everyone that has spoken, every yogi that I have come into contact with, every person. It's like they're giving me their heart, the purity of their heart. Every night, everyone that speaks, it's like it's a gift. It's a divine gift. And then on forgiveness. My children's father was not always a good person, but I saw him over this past weekend for my grandson's birthday, and he sat next to me. And all I could do was look at him and think in my heart, I forgive you and I love you. And this would have been an impossible task for me before. But I looked at him, and I even did a bond on him, and his health isn't well. And I just said, God, please take care of him. Heal this man. Heal this man. That's from you. That's from everyone here. And I do bondums every day. And anyone that comes to my mind, I do it right away. Right away. I actually do it on my pets. Don't laugh at me, but I do it on my pets that aren't feeling really well. And let me see. Kindness, I make sure that I give gratitude and kindness to everyone I speak to. If someone texts me, I say, thank you for your text message. Thank you for your phone call. It means so much to me. Your kindness, your generosity. I make sure that I speak that with everyone. Everyone. I want them to know how important it is to me and how it changes my life and makes me feel loved by their attention. So I have to say again, it's because of Mataji. I know that. I know it. She's not downstairs in the living room. She sits by my bedside now. So I give thanks to her and praise to her and pray to her in the morning, at night. And when I come in my room, I just stand in front of her photograph and give grace to her. Let me see what else. Oh, I know something. I've never played an instrument in my life. Can't hold a tune, but I'm starting to learn the ukulele. And that's because of all of you sharing that you started to sing, you started to write music, you started to play musical instruments. So my instructor said, what do you want to learn? What do you want to play on the ukulele? And I said, traditional Indian music.
Wow. That's
They said,
amazing.
well, and she's like, that's a big task. And I said, no, it's not. No, it's not. I know it will come to me. I don't have to ask for it. I know it will come to me. And let me say one more thing. Humbleness. even the tone of my voice has changed. And I can honestly say that I want to do no harm to myself, in meaning I don't want to use any profanity. I don't want to use any unkind words, any unkind thoughts, any unkind gestures, because I believe I obstruct the flow of energy towards the world, not only myself, but I obstruct that flow with judgment. And the only way that we can heal the world and heal each other is by kindness and is by pure love. So that's pretty much what I have to say, and that I'm just grateful and honored beyond words that I was asked to speak this evening. Like, I wish the world could be a part of this. I pray the world would be a part of this.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's really, I mean, we've been together for quite some time, and we've interacted before as well, right? And it's so joyous, you know, to see you growing. And I can tell you, it's what you just shared is so tremendous, because it really proves that the Kundalini mother within us awakens our chakras, and the way you are able to manifest the forgiveness is because of your Agnya chakra opened. It's because of the grace of the Kundalini mother, as you said. And then the way, you know, you started learning an instrument is because of the Swadhisthana chakra. And this is so this is how, you know, the chakras which get awakened, you know, transform our life, and you are a living example of that. So thank you so much, Cheryl, once again.
You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you with all my heart.
Thank you to you. All right, so this was a really beautiful and very joyful sharing, isn't it? And I would like to call on Abhirama as well, because since we had this beautiful starting of a sharing session, we would like to invite all of you, those who want to share. You can share, you know, you can take the opportunity and share your experience, or even ask questions, right? So you can just raise your hand and we will take your questions, or we will, you know, we're really looking forward to listening to your experiences. So in the meanwhile, Abhirama, I do know that you have a beautiful experience that you'd like to share with us.
Yes, this was back again in the beginning of my Sahaja journey. And as I said, when I started Sahaja Yoga, I did not have the vibrational understanding on my hands or fingers. It was more an effect. Like, I was a student, so I could see the change in my attention and focus. And so I knew, and as I said, my teachers also were shocked looking at my grades, and they were like, "What are you doing? Are you working very hard?" I said, "No, I'm meditating now, and it's helping me clear my mind." And I progressed very much. Even my principal noticed, and she came up to me and she talked to me, and I told her, "I'm just meditating." And she said, "I wish this could be used in the school," but I was leaving the school by then. But I held on to Shri Mataji. I held on to when I saw Shri Mataji for the first time. It was in an airport, and I burst into tears. And I was very young, and I was not sure why am I crying, and I didn't know what that feeling was. But it was like, I recognized her. I felt something deep down in my heart, and that she's very special. And from there, my next biggest experience was when I came to America. Again, this was again based on my own understanding of vibrations. I was just developing, and somebody told me to meditate early in the morning, around 4 o'clock, which was like a big task. I would not try to do that, but because that time my desire was very strong that I want to develop my vibratory awareness, because that will establish my movement forward in Sahaja Yoga. I need to have this awareness that Shri Mataji talks about. I want to experience everything that Shri Mataji talks about, how things change, how through these vibrations or through this meditation, you can develop different states. And I knew that meditation is the only way, and you have to do a little bit. Being students, we are not as focused, we have other activities. So my first experience that time on vibrations was when I was applying for my master's degree to get into one of the universities here. And I think everybody at that time was saying that I might not get through, because it was very late. It was very late. There's a time when you apply. And I was feeling very particular vibrations for just one university. And then everybody was like, are you crazy? You have to apply at least 5 to 10, and then you get admissions, and that's how you choose. So I said, I was quite naive also, but I had that faith, and I was like, I started to develop my meditation. You can say maturing a little more, because already it was 4-5 years. So I did not get admission in that university, the university that I was thinking I feel vibrations. And I was quite confused that, no, I'm doing my meditations, I'm doing my books, and I felt vibrations for this university. I remember that night, I was disappointed, but not in the vibration, but I was disappointed with myself. I thought something that I did not understand here, because I'm just beginning to understand the language of this new awareness. So, I meditated, I surrendered. That's when I understood what surrendering is, where you know that you're sure also about it. You have that complete surety that you have kundalini, you have the divine power that is looking after you, and you are in that last bit, you just want to let it go. No, I know this is something is happening, but I just need to surrender. And I just left everything. It was that moment that I felt that, yes, I know there are vibrations, but I don't know how. The next day, my friend called and she got me. It was a general chat. We never talked. That day we talked, and she said she's working in the registrar office of another university. And she applied, and I got my admission. And within a month, I was in Krishna Puja in LA. That was the year. And then I was like, okay, I'm here in America. Because everybody in my family, all my friends said it's not possible. It is just not possible. Because even if you get admission, you will not have the paperwork for the visa. Nothing was working out. So many people just backed off. But I don't know, that faith, that surrenderance, it came to my rescue. And I was just meditating whenever I was getting disturbed. I just said, no, I'm going to meditate and surrender to Shri Mataji. Boom. All the doors were opening, and my desire was to reach Krishna Puja, in the sense for a seminar where we were meeting in LA, and I was there. And guess what? After 1 year, that is after my complete graduation, the university that I felt vibrations, I got to work there for 11 years. I worked there. So my faith in these vibrations, tremendous. I knew it. Because sometimes we don't know the timing of it. How the divine works, we don't know. But if you look at the big picture, if you have that patience, you have that understanding, it'll come to fruition. It'll come out. It'll reveal to you what it means. So a lot of it has to do with your patience, your understanding that this divine power will reveal to you. So that has been my one of the experiences that you can say is my foundation of, establishing myself, my faith in Sahaja Yoga, and that everything that Shri Mataji says has complete 100% truth. It's absolute truth.
Thank you so much. So beautiful, really.
You can wander, Bonzi can go that way.
Okay. All right. So I don't see anyone raising their hands. I believe everyone is enjoying the vibrations as we do as well. That's perfectly fine. So if there are no questions, or if there's no one who really wants to share, we are going to continue the session for a little bit more by having this meditative music, so all of you can stay over for a bit more and meditate, enjoy the vibrations and the meditative state. And do not forget to join us again on Sunday for yet a beautiful session and the workshop. All right, everyone, good night to all of you. See you all on Sunday.